Yeah, we are live on satellite media, looking at what is happening in Nigeria, and it still have to do with the protests. The issue of protests have refused to go away from the front burner because Nigerians are insisting that they must protest, contrary to the view of the government before now, saying that the protesters are faceless. It appears some persons, some groups have identified themselves as organizers or as people who want to participate. From what we can observe, a group have written the FCT police and a group have equally written the Lagos Police Command. Let us look at the cover page of Punch first. This is the Punch newspaper. The headline is saying, Hardship protests. Organizers there, FG, that is federal government, insist on August rallies. The rider is saying, nobody in the world can stop us. That is coming from Northern Group. The second rider is saying, IG, that is Inspector General of Police, claims foreign infiltration. Claims foreign infiltration. Use accused DSS of freezing accounts. The third rider is saying, share your demonstration. That's coming from Tantisa Boss. I think that is Tompolo. He's begging organizers to share the demonstration. But let us understand that just like we have always said, that protest is a legitimate right of Nigerians, as it contained in the Nigerian Constitution, particularly Section 40 of 1999 Constitution as amended, guarantees citizens the right to protest. But the IG of police is asking organizers to avail the police of the states they will be organizing the protest, to avail the police of the duration of the protest, the routes they will be following for the protest, and again, he's asking the organizers to avail the police of the measures that are put in place to forestall being hijacked by hoodlums who may want to cause problem and use the opportunity to destroy lives and property. Remember that yesterday, the president had come out to say that he is not afraid of protests, that he protested in his days, that what is worried of is destruction of lives and property, where he cited the issue that happened during the NSAS, where some vehicles were burned down in Lagos. I think what is clear is that all the stakeholders have agreed that protest is a legitimate way of citizens drawing the attention of government to areas where they feel the government is not getting it right. But let us bring in our first reviewer, Mr. Chinedu Michael. Let us bring in our first reviewer to give us insights of what we are likely going to see in the coming days. Because from what we are seeing, the organizers are resolute that this protest must continue. But Mr. Chinedu Michael, the first question I want to ask you is, even as the organizers are making themselves known, writing police, we are seeing a group writing FCT police, other group writing Lagos police. The Igbos seem not to be willing to join at this stage. Do you think the Igbos will eventually join?
No, I don't think so. I'm against anything like that. I'm against Igbos participating in this protest because of the already smeared campaign against them. They should not participate because already you can see they have already set their hoodlums, to leverage on that and attack interest based on what the federal government said a few days ago concerning obedience will be, sponsoring or be behind the protest, even though the Northerners has come out to say, we are the one that is, we are the root of the protest, so to say. So Igbos would not be able to, participate because if anything eventually goes off or go against any they as planned, their businesses will become a center of attack and interest. Their shops and their businesses will become a target. You can see there's no other tribe, in Nigeria currently now that you can be proud of, that can say, we have uh, a large scale of both micro and large scale businesses that has to do with production, manufacturing, or even the retailing industry, the wholesale industry in Nigeria are still being controlled by Igbos, especially in Lagos. And having considered that, based on the wrong signal from the presidency that Igbos are behind the protest, and up to now they have not been able to come out and refute or even withdraw that statement credited to Bayo Ononuga. The presidents have not reacted, have not said anything. What does tells you now that the Igbos might be at a risk of trying to participate in that protest?
Now, the question I want to ask you, Mr. Chinedu Michael, because before now, most people from the eastern part of the country do not see politicians like Opus Odema, like Umahi. They don't often see them as their leader. But this time around, and Opus Odema have come out to say this government, Senator Amobola Tinubu's government, have solved the Igbo man problem as such that the Igbos will not protest against this government. Is it that the Igbos are now listening to Opus Odema?
For me, I will not listen to Opus Odema because he has no relationship with the Igbo interest, so to say. His relationship is always based on what the political class is bringing to the table, and given also that it happens unfortunately that the APC government is in power and it belongs to that party. For me, Hope Uzodinma has not been able to advance the Igbo cause. Apart from trying to romance them for his own selfish interest. So coming out to say Igbo's Bola Ahmed Tinubu has done well, I don't know where he's getting that statistics from, or just trying to do a proper cover up for the damage, or for the kind of nepotism that's already existing in that administration. I can remember before now that the Afenifere leader also, told Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that he should not marginalize Igbos in his administration. So there is signals for that already. As I'm talking to you now, other regions have up to 11 ministers. How many ministers do you have in Igbo land?
Somebody, maybe you need to respond to this. This is coming from Mr. Fisayo. He's saying, I disagree with the analysis, saying Igbo own a manufacturing company in Lagos. It is all about importation of goods and lack materials from China. So I think maybe he's trying to say he's agreeing with your position. That
What he refused to understand is the microeconomy. That he cannot talk about the micro.
Mr. Fisayo.
Yes, yeah, Mr. Fisayo. What I'm saying in this regard is not about importation, bringing goods or bringing that. I'm trying to let you know, engaging in micro production, in micro economy, and the distribution network. It has to do with the Igbos. A majority of the retailing industry, and of course the wholesale industry, so to say, and a wider percentage of production or manufacturing is being done by Igbos. And most of their locations, is either mainly in Lagos as their head office and where they have other subsidiaries. So you cannot say what I'm saying is not correct. If it is not correct, then I'm asking you, Mr. Fusaya, to make reference to go and check, under the governorship, under the era of what is it called, Fashola, where the state government, Lagos state government, issued a gazette. Go and look at that gazette very well and find out, the statistics that are being put in place there. What they said about, the Igbo production capacity in Lagos State.
Okay, I don't know whether Mr. Fisayo is misunderstanding you, but he's still saying another thing. He said, can he please mention one company in Lagos that Igbo manufacture goods? He said, I do like Igbos, but don't believe that in that Igbo manufacture goods in Lagos.
No, it's a very known fact. Erisco, I think I've mentioned one. You can go to Keja and confirm. You know, if you say I should mention, I've already mentioned one already. You know, go and find out what Erisco does. You know, go to places like Festac. You know, and go and find out. You know, the kind of micro manufacturing that is going on in those areas. Not only in Lagos. You know, go to Alaba too. You know, you see a kind of vast micro production in different phase going on there. You know, so I want to plead with you, sir. You know that you do your findings. Go and find out yourself. I've just mentioned one. You know, then you said according to you, sir, I should mention one. I've just mentioned one. It's located here in Lagos, and so many of them like that. You know, that are being run by Igbo businessmen, you know, that has added value to the Lagos state economy. And of course, it's critically clear, you know, if you look at the distribution network in Lagos, I want you, thank you for commenting anyway, you know, but I want us to relate. I want us to be very relational, you know, in trying to get to a point why Igbos in Lagos should not participate in that protest. Me,
Okay,
I
no,
am.
before you come, just respond. Though this one may not be a response as such. The same Fisayo. He said, I am a businessman in Lagos before I relocated to London because of bad economics. Yeah, economics. You look as if the same situation of Nigerian bad economic environment
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me.
chase
Yes,
Mr. Fisayo
yes.
out of
Mr.
Nigeria.
Fisayo, thank you. You know, I understand your feelings and I understand how you feel. You know, this is your country. You believe in so much. You know, because of we are all experiencing this bad leadership. I would not say it's bad government. I think it's bad leadership. You know, it has affected our level of values in terms of trying to contribute our own intellectual thoughts or reasoning or philosophy to the development of the country. One, for you to run a business here, you know, you have to be very extreme. In fact, you have to be very,
Sorry.
yeah, sorry, you have to be very shrewd, you know, in terms of putting a business down. But I just mentioned a Risco. If you want to know what a Risco manufactures, I can also let you know, put you through on that. A Risco is into tomatoes manufacturing, you know, all those kind of a thing. That's what they do. You know, I just mentioned one. Somewhere around the Keja, you can locate that place, you know. But to share with you, honestly, I don't. You are not far from the truth, you know. The position, the atmosphere currently in the country, you know, does not guarantee, you know, a space where someone can be able to, you know, put down something and maybe generate it or even plant something, you know, and nurse it to a level where, you know, it becomes something that can attract possibly employment. I showed you you're adding already to the economy. So it takes a resilient spirit, a resilient mind, and a conscious soul, you know, to be able to withstand the business or friendly business atmosphere in Nigeria, not only in Lagos State, you know, even though there are certain things, you know, that we might be able to use as yardsticks to explain some certain things, you know, and thereabout. And also, if you look at, there are so many of them like that, you know, that, to be honest with you, there are so many of them like that. But what we are saying in essence is this, you know, I am not of that support, you know, because we are being seen as a soft target always and anytime there is a kind of rally, demonstration, or protest. You know, Igbos are always on the receiving side. Mr. Sayo, please, I want you to, you know, agree in that regard, or maybe do your findings also while we enjoy your response, to what we are trying to share with you this morning.
Mr. Fisai, I must say a very big thank you because I can see your statement, your comments coming up, saying that you guys are intelligent people, that you watch us on the other platform, that you like watching us. We can guarantee you that we keep the conversation going on, and this is Nigeria, and we always let the government know, hold them to account, of course,
Yes,
any area we feel they are not doing it well.
Say a big thank you to so that I know with the level of your exposure, that understanding you've just showed now, it's very vast and it's very broad, and it's a source of encouragement to us, where you keep on having a date with us. We are not here to play any card, but we are here to because if you continue to depend on a conventional media that is being powered by the government, that will always amount to sabotage of the masses, trying to pass different confusing information, So we decided at this point that the only thing we cannot do is not it's not violent, is to see how we continue to, fact check, government policies and threats, in form of governance and government. Thank you, Mr. Busayo, and God bless you wherever you are.
Okay, you
always keep a date with us.
You answered. They say nobody in the world can stop us. That is coming from a northern group. But before you answer it, just quickly respond to Mr. Fisher, who is saying, I am a businessman in Lagos, Ireland. I am a Yoruba man, but I do business with an Igbo man from Anambra.
Mr. Busayo, of course, now, if you talk about the Nnewi stuff, no, let me just put it, the Anambra people, the Anambra race, the Anambra tribe. I don't want to go deeply into trying to tell you the history of Anambra, because this platform might not actually give us that space for that. But what I'm saying is that, we fertilize each other, by lifting each other. That's what I want to say in that regard. And the more we have open-minded people, free thinkers like associating, and fertilizing ourselves in wisdom and knowledge, then I think the southern Nigeria will have a better place to a better space in the black man's world. I'm talking about Africa anyway.
You know what we'll do? Let us bring in Mr. Raf. You come back, so, please. Mr. Raf Umechi, you are welcome, sir. Good day, Mr. Raf Umechi.
Same to you also.
Okay, let us look at what is happening today. Before now, the government was saying the organizers of the protests were faceless. But yesterday, a group, I think Take It Back, have written the FCT minister demanding that they want to use the Eagle Square for the protest. A group have equally written the Lagos State Police Command demanding that they provide security for them. But the IG is saying the organizers should identify the groups that will be participating, and that the organizers should come up with the rules they intend to follow, the location, the duration, and the strategy they hope to put in place to forestall miscreants hijacking the process. But another group is saying, he said nobody in the world can stop us. That's coming from a northern group.
The northern group statement is welcomed by me. I love that. Those are people that when they are out for something, they mean it, and even if it takes life or blood and even properties. The IG's request for identification of the organizers of this protest, if you ask me, I'm telling you that he's sending deceptive packages to the protesters nationwide. If you want to protest today, I'm assuring you, and you make yourself known to this type of regime, this kind of administration, they are going to buy you $10 billion because they are in control of our commonwealth. Everything about this protest should be faceless. You cannot identify anybody, the head, the organizers, the spokesperson, everything should be what? No chairman, no leader, no coordinator. We are going to protest bad leadership. We are not miscreants. And the way I believe, I envisage is going to be organized is that, come what may, this year nationwide protest is going to outsmart better than the former. Because you see, the security men they gave to NSAS protesters were huge men, bouncers in the club, bouncers in the various entertainment establishments across Nigeria. They are giants, but they fizzle out like just chaffs blown off by the wind. What I'm trying to say is that the people that are going to be in charge, secure these organizers, this nationwide protest, they will be ready to take any challenge that comes their way. You know why? Look at the way Kenyans take everything upon themselves, and they came out with good result today, irrespective of the fact that William Ruto's administration at least killed, sent to their early graves over 50 persons in Kenya. I think IG of police, chief of army staff, Lagwaja, Macha, what do you call them? The head of navy, anyway. Then Ogala, all of them, they should begin to ask themselves questions. You know the question what I'm trying to say here. They said they brought so numbers of security operatives to take care of the protesters. Some said that Tinubu give order, shoot at sight, that nobody should come out. Some said they didn't say so. We've been following on social media everything they are talking. What Wike said he doesn't want anybody at all on the streets of Abuja, which even send this message to Nigerians. Is Wike from Abuja? Is he a Barry man? There are other ethnicities there. So what we are trying to say is that the protesters, no organizer, and nobody should come along and begin to present himself as the leader of this protest. It's a lie. Because we know that the current administration can bribe everybody, any corpse, any dead body. If you come around to tell government of Tinubu that you are going to be the leader of this protest, he will buy you, give you a house, whatever you want. This was a man that was desperate to rule Nigeria, and actually he grabbed it by all means. So what I'm trying to say is that IG, is this money that I'm seeing something like the Inspector General of Police is soft peddling on, making verbal, attacking the protesters, the presumed protesters, protest that has not even come further, are receiving threats from the military, from the police, all the paramilitary and the military apparatus in the country are sending violent messages to the protesters. So this time around, they are the one that have been, starting to be violent. Because the way you talk to somebody is how that person will respond or retort to what you are saying. Even though if the youths, Nigerian youths, are ready to refrain or retract from carrying out dastard activities during the protest, the military, the police, they are not supposed to be violent in their speech. I don't know what I understand. And that is sending lots and lots of messages to us that even though we are doing it peacefully across the country, they have decided to stop us. I don't know what I understand. Because every average Nigerian is afraid of bullets. Every average Nigerian is afraid of being incarcerated or in confinement. For one day, they will just machete, started fidgeting and begging. I don't know what I understand. So that's why I always ask myself, say, this Nnamdi Kanu, sorry for mentioning his name, say Onyendu Kobu. MNK is still our leader, the leader for the downtrodden, the leader for the less privileged, the leader for the forgotten. Is this Nnamdi Kanu that is incarcerated for nearly almost 38 months now, or more than? Is he a human being Or is he an alien? Yes, 48 months, you are right, 4 years. Is he an alien? Is he from Mars or Jupiter or Pluto? Where do people, Nigerians, think Nnamdi Kanu comes from? Is he not from the same earth we are? Igbemazi, His Royal Highness Israel, Nnamdi Kanu's father, late, blessed memory, may his soul rest in peace. Is he an alien? Mama Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu's mother, is he an alien? Is this man Nnamdi Kanu not a human being? Why is it that Nigerians are always afraid of soldier, police, shooting them? Why? Come forward, join this music. Let us dance it together. Because by the time we dance all the way from Lagos to Lokoja, from Lokoja to Abuja, I think Aso Rock and the National House of Assembly will be what? Apprehensive of what is ahead or what is going to happen. I don't understand. It's not when Igbo man is beating the own Okete at a logo dance. Yoruba will beating Fuji. Anyway, we know how to check our bodies. And if we do it collectively, I think the sound of the drum will overwhelm the lawmakers in the house there. And they will all do what? They will all start scaling the fences and the windows. Because I believe that it is not easy to tell Nigerian leaders what to do. It takes lots and lots of pressure, lots and lots of travel, lots and lots of, even let me use the word, much courage to do that. Because once you send the message to them, from somewhere, someone else will come and rope you, police will arrest you. If you come out boldly, if guys not taking the leaders, not even, the leaders will send police and soldier after you. Look at how many youths. We could not come out with an exact number of youths that lost their life at Lekki Toll Gate. Someone ordered the soldier from the barracks to come and kill youths at the toll gate. But today, someone is involved.
The leak report of the answer panel says about 98.
98, a lie. See, listen, let me tell you. France 24. France 24 is like CNN. They don't hide the truth. So, I don't care whatever Nigerian, what do you call it, tribunal or panel? No. Panel, is it? Panel of inquiry is connected to the judiciary. Nigerian judiciary recently has been radicalized. There's no truth coming out from judiciary. No. Nothing. Judiciary is telling me about answers, the people that died, lost their life. There's nothing Nigerian court or justice or lawyers or judges are telling me about how Obi was at least robbed. I don't know what to rip off his mandate last year. Lawyers, I met them in various places on their suit. They argue outrightly. At the end of the day, I told lawyers, Ejike is from Mbis. I tell him, say, Ejike, listen good. -2 is -4. He say yes. I say minus plus 4. -4 is 8. He say yes. I say it's an arithmetical formula. I am well endowed with mathematics. What is falsified is falsified. I don't know what I understand. We all know natural law. You were tutored in the higher institution as a lawyer. I say yes, but I was tutored by my mother, my uncles, and the society where I grew up at Otuocha, Anambra State. We don't deviate from doing what is good. Oga, they lied. You went to see the CGN, I always repeat it, and the former Attorney General of Federation, Malami. They all went to University of Lies. Then coupled with Mohammed. What's the name of that Lai Mohammed? Oga, these people are radicalized by the kind of society where they were brought up. Oga, I'm telling you, they were taught evil. I don't even understand. What kind of 98? People that were killed as early as 2 a.m., 3 a.m., all their bodies scattered. Do you know the number of bullets that were coming out from their magazine? Can you count it? That's and others are shooting only 98 bullets. Oga, we saw you scampering. Most of them were thrown into Atlantic Ocean. Then around that time, 5 a.m., a watering tank was driven to toll gate. They mob up the whole blood. What are you telling me? It's more than 98, Joe.
Okay, let me ask you. At this point, I equally actually do this question.
Yes,
at this point, Pope Uzanumba say Igbos should not protest because Tinubu has solved the Igbo problem. Now, the Igbos are saying we are not protesting. Is it based on directive from Pope Uzanumba?
No. If Igbos are not going to protest in Lagos, that's very good. I will give them 100%. But failure to protest in Anambra, Imo State, Abia State, Enugu State, Ebonyi State, I will give them 0%. Ask me why.
Why?
Development of southeastern Nigeria is beneficial to the Igbos. Protesting in Lagos State will still give Lagos a facelift. People will know that the money we are paying on those bins is going into private pockets. They are not using it for development, infrastructure development in Lagos State. The money we are paying for land use is going to someone's pocket. They are not using it to develop Lagos State. So the more you give Lagos new facelift, the more the Yoruba, the occupant of the owner of the region, what oppress you, prosecute you, and what exploit you. So protesting in Igbo land is good. No Igbo man should allow Hope Uzodinma to deceive him, because Hope Uzodinma has already soiled his hands with all manner of what? Dirty bloods. The blood of the innocent. The blood of the one that are not innocent. The blood of his accomplice. The blood of his political what? Allies, like Gulak Mohammed. I know where I'm going, but I'm not gonna come out to tell the whole world what happened to Gulak Mohammed, because I know that they are all bed of same feeders. And Hope Uzodinma is at the helm of all the waste, bloodletting going on in the southeastern Nigeria. Who the hell is Hope Uzodinma to tell us that we should not protest when our late Baba Emmanuel Iwuanyanwu advised us so? So Hope's advice for instruction has come too late. No Igbo man should listen to what Hope Uzodinma is saying. No, na name. It is a name, because when Uzo is good, that is road. When Uzodinma is asking you for what? To accompany you for wrestling. If you like, go and wrestle. If you don't like, you leave him. So when Uzo is not good, it's still the same Uzodinma. His own instruction to us, I don't take it. If I'm in Anambra State now, I will go everywhere around the torture and protest and tell Charles that he's not doing anything in Anambra State. Charles Soludo is dancing the tune that Tinubu is beating for him, so that he will have every gain, every support, yes, to come back again and win comes next gubernatorial election in Anambra State. That's why Charles Solo Nkudo has deviated from following the trail blazed by Obi, the path at least lit up by who? Obiano. I don't know whether I understand what I'm saying. And now it's gonna be a bullshit, a letdown for the party called Apuga, because Hope Uzodinma, Soludo is under Apuga and is not working as Apuga previous governors worked. So what I'm trying to say is that, let me tell you, Igbos, if they don't protest in the north, good. If they don't protest in Ondo, good. If everybody's that day locked up their shop, have very good, healthy, at least reasonable rest in their various homes, is welcome by me. Because if you hustle hard here, protest, and Lagos become like heaven, Tinubu will tell you, he built Lagos into a modern cosmopolitan city. So what I'm trying to say is that Hope Uzodinma, we are not coming to protest, doesn't mean you are the one that give us advice. Then again, every man is entitled to his own opinion. We don't have anybody that tell us, say, wake up by 7 o'clock. 7, we wake up. Go to eat by 9. By 9, we go. No, we think and think and think. If it is right that we should not protest, we are not going to protest. But if we see it as a means to intimidate the Igbo man in Lagos State, I think all of us will come out en masse and protest, and nothing is going to happen.
Mr. Rafumbuji, help us understand this thing. Share your demonstration. Tantita boss, Tompolo beg Nigerians.
Share your what?
Share your demonstration. Share. This is coming from Tompolo.
Tompolo has been giving contract for how many years now by Buhari, and that contract still lingers. Tompolo is catching home billions of naira since Buhari administration gave him, if you don't know there, the responsibility or job or work to invigilate or supervise oil pipelines in the Niger Delta area. That's why he has not seen anything right for us to protest. And again, he is the head of all the militants in the Niger Delta area. And he
already renounced his militants.
He renounced or he renowned or he made it popular. No. Oga is once a militant. He renounced what? Are you there? See, they have given him money because they know say now the like of Tompolo will cause bad blood, bone of contention in the Niger Delta area if this nationwide triggers off. Someone else has exchanged hand of what? Corruption. Egunje from Abuja down to Niger Delta creeks where Tampolo is living. And the money has gone, maybe by transfer or by people delivering it through logistics. So don't tell me that Tompolo is telling us not to protest. Tompolo is feeding fat.
No, actually, Tantita Security Services is a company owned by Tompolo also, and they are involved in protection of oil pipeline.
Thank you so much. Now you are talking whether not Tantita or Cogent or Logarithm or four-figure table security outfit owned by Tompolo. Where did he get the money to build that establishment, security establishment? So let us tell ourselves the truth. When you are feeding fat with an illegitimate government and other Nigerians are dying, I think we are more or less part of that leadership and government. So what we're saying here outrightly is that Tompolo, anyway, is part of the federal the system that that is gaining, running government in Nigeria now, and is one of the beneficiaries of this government. I think he has right to play alongside with his masters.
So he's protecting the source of his income.
Yes. What is the name of that Senate President? Akpabio, Tinubu, Bajabia Miller, all of them. They are bed of same feeder.
No, so
Tompolo has entered into, he has been incorporated into the league of Nigerian political profiteers, people with fat belly, because they feed on our commonwealth. Does not mean it's gonna order us to shelve protests. We are not going to shelve it. We are going to uncage protests, uncage the lion from the cage, so that Nigerians will come and tell the government where they are getting it wrong. Nobody is being violent. People are coming to express their civility, their civil rights. Yes, civic right or civil rights. I don't know what I understand. So nobody should come along and say, shelve your anger. Nobody's angry. These people are misunderstanding protests. Why must we be angry? We are coming to complain. And what we are saying is that nobody should be scared. If you know you are doing the right thing, why are you saying nobody should come to Abuja? Why are you scared? If you are a nice man, yes, so. Why are you telling people not to come to FCT? When you know you are doing the right thing. It's not about covering your face with a hat. Nobody is afraid of anybody. Nobody is afraid of you. If you know that what you are doing is right today, why are you being scared going to visit your brother that you made governor? According to you, you said you made him governor. You rig election over there. Today, they have begun to understand that you can't play the game anymore. You impose him on them, but they have accepted him. That is the fate of the riverine.
Now, lastly, Mr. Afenifere, the IG, that is Inspector General of Police, claims foreign infiltration. As in, is believing that
part of the protest, they are the sponsor. That's what he says. That some forces from outside, external forces. If care is not taken, is IPOB. Why is he say part of the forces or external infiltration? No, it is IPOB. It is Simon Ekpa, followed by Nnamdi Kanu, his spirit that lives in UK. And this Nnamdi Kanu is DSS facility, but his spirit.
He's not mentioned. He has not mentioned IPOB.
But I'm just trying to proffer solution and out. I'm a mathematician. We have what is there now. You know maths now. Before you throw your formula, you will get the answer. Okay, let us say that a number is added 4 times, and the result is 6. If you write it down, you get the answer. Now, equation be that. So what I'm trying to say is that I want to play my mathematical rule because Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS, but his spirit is in Israel. I don't know what to understand. And his soul is in UK, planning with external forces in conjunction with Simon Ekpa. And even this man that they went and killed. The man they went and killed at Omuma. Olo, what is that his name? Ikon saw body resurrected, aligning with Benjamin Netanyahu. And he's trying to throw Nigeria into commotion. In fact, Nigeria has accused Finland of complicity. All these are, let me tell you, fallible allegations. Why are you accusing people? When you are not doing well, you are not doing good, people must be annoyed. I'm telling you, let us stop playing 419. Those are the games of the oldies. No, 419 is not exposed to every Nigerian now. 419 stories. Unless 100% Charlie Chinese Mugu. No go understand where the government is going.
I will let you go, but before I let you go, talk to us about your thought. The House of Rep shut down for recess. People are alleging that they are afraid of protest.
Thank you so much. Now you are saying the truth and they are coming from your chair to at least, make right where you think I'm wrong. Because when Chei Makinde handed over to his deputy, I was saying it 2 days ago, that Chei Makinde has what? Scaled the window and run, either Angola or UK. All of you are looking like this, looking at me. Before you know it, probably Charles Soludo is on the way to France on medical checkup. How far? When all of a sudden Charles Soludo becomes sick and we did not hear it. Okay, this time around, what do you call the National House of Assembly? They are now on what? Recession or break. You should give them break. A break that has come at the wrong time because they should be here to feel the heat if there is any.
But don't you think they deserve rest after working for you?
No, it is a lie. Work for who? How many times do they sit in the house working for who? Legislating all manner of hard, difficult, cruel policies for Nigerians to suffer. What kind of work is that? A work that doesn't fail anybody. See, they are on recession. Break. Okay, this is the right time to go break. Okay, is this summer break?
Thank you very much. Mr. Authentic, let us have Authentic. Authentic, you are welcome. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my brother.
Let me equally ask you this question because the North, they are saying nobody on earth can stop this protest. And the Nigerian police have said, okay, if this is the case, give us the name of the group that will be participating, give us the rules that they will be following, let us know the duration the protest will last, let us know your measures in place to stop people from attacking it. How does it come to you? I will equally ask you whether Igbos should participate, but how do you react to this first?
Is Igbos not part of Nigeria? That's the question I will throw to you.
You're asking me, Igbos are part of Nigeria.
Then why are you saying that they are not going to participate?
Because Hope Uzodinma say Igbos will not participate. He said because Tinubu has solved the Igbo mass problem.
Hope Uzodinma is a 419, a man that has no pedigree in Igbo land and hijacked the power in Imo State. He has no pedigree. He's a 419. Check his history. He has not any good thing in his life. You understand me? And he's telling Igbo not to protest. Why won't Igbo protest? Is Igbo not feeling the heat? Is Igbo not suffering in this country? Why won't the Igbos will not protest? They will protest. Hope Uzodinma cannot speak for Igbos. He can't. Because even his own region, at Olu that he came from, he has virtually killed all the whole youth.
But this is an allegation you are making. Authentic.
It's not an allegation. It's not an allegation, my brother. Go and find out. He has virtually killed all the whole youth. This is the town he came out from. And we are telling me Hope is speaking. Speaking for who? Telling Igbo not to problem.
But he said that Tinubu has solved the Igbo mass problem.
By how? Tell me.
Because Tinubu recently signed the Southeast Development Commission into law.
Southeast
Development Commission, just like we have NDDC.
Okay, Southeast Development Commission into law. That is okay. Is
a ministry? It should not be a ministry under federal government.
Okay, it's a ministry under federal government. Is it not a civic right to Southeast? It's a civic right. Don't use that as an avenue. It's a civic right. Because Igbomans are paying their dues and duties in this country. They pay their tax, they pay whatever they're supposed to pay. They have that right to develop, to be developed. Are you getting it? Is it a bribe? It's not a bribe. It's their civic right. You understand me? Just like every other states, like West here. It's a civic right. It's their own civic rights to have all those things, to develop them, develop the area, to decongest some other like Lagos. If you develop that place, some people will go there and walk. Are you getting to it? It's a civic right. So one person cannot dictate. And if you go put the same and say because they signed, it's a lie. They are all 419.
Okay, now talk to us about Tampolo saying the people should please
Who is
listen to
Tompolo,
God.
if I should say?
He's a Nigerian.
Who is a Tompolo?
He's a Nigerian.
He's a Nigerian. And what office is he holding? By telling Nigerians not to protest for their civilians. Is it because he's benefiting from the government? Is it because he's benefiting from the government? Who is Tompolo? Tompolo is an ordinary tout, if I should say. That's the head of militants. Who is Tompolo? They gave him to watch with his boys to watch pipeline. To watch pipeline. Is that a reason? Because he benefited from the government? He said that Nigerians should not protest for their civic rights. Nigerians should protest because they're not gaining anything from the government.
So now, are you saying the Igbos should disobey Ohaneze Ndigbo? Who have said, do not pass?
Ohaneze Ndigbo, they are rogues. Are they doing the right thing? Who is Ohaneze Ndigbo?
These are elders from the southeast.
They are elders, but they're not doing the right thing. If you are elder and you are not doing what you're supposed to do, can you be called an elder when you are seeing things going wrong? Where were them? Now they kind of have been whole stage for nothing for years. Where you are Ohaneze Ndigbo, and what are they doing? Where were them when they allow the Funanis to be killing the Igbos in their own land, and the Ohaneze Ndigbo was there? Well, they were all there. Where were them? Where were them? My brother, what they're saying at times, I will be crying on my own. And as Ndigbo say, do what? What have they been doing? They are not doing anything for us. They are not doing anything for Igbos. Just like what Hope Lamina is saying. What has Hope Zodema done even his own state, in Imo State?
Mr. Authentic, I think I must say a very big thank you for your time.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much. We hope to have you next time.
I tell Nigerians and Igbos, if you want to protest, go. It's not a violent protest. It's a peaceful protest. Go and protest. The protest is to tell Nigeria that the suffering is much. To tell Nigeria, to tell the government. I thought that Tinubu, if anybody tell me that Tinubu will do what he's doing to Nigerians, I will not believe it. Just because of the quantum of money he has. You understand me? I did not believe it. I did not even dream it. But look at what he's suffering. And virtually, Tinubu himself brought Nigeria to what they are facing now. When Nigeria was eating like a baby, the Tinubu himself with his gang rise up and say Nigeria is suffering. Rise up and say Nigerians are suffering. When Nigeria was eating like milk and honey, Tinubu rise up and say Nigerians are suffering.
Mr. Authentic, let me say a big thank you for your time.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you. Hope to have you next time. You're welcome, sir. Okay. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming. Let me quickly ask you this question, because the organizers before now, according to government, were faceless. But yesterday, some group came out openly to write the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State. Another group are bulleting the Commissioner of Police, in Abuja, notifying them of their intention to participate in the hunger protest. Afenifere is saying, we are not going to participate, but we support the protest. Do you think the government can stop the protest at this stage?
Well, I believe that they are trying to to stop the protest by all means, but I don't think it's possible. It's our right. It's our right. It's our civil right to protest. Nobody can stop the protest. Tinubu himself, the president and commander-in-chief of the armed forces, is a product of protest. right from Nadeco era time, when the military were in power, Tinubu was always kicking against the military. You know, so the military were not happy with him. So, but also during Jonathan time, when subsidy was removed, the president was this current president Tinubu was protesting in Lagos here. So Tinubu is a product of protest. He understands what it means to stop protester. He understood everything right from that time. So if Jonathan stopped him that time, I don't think Tinubu will be happy with former president Goodluck Jonathan. So I don't think he can stop. He can only negotiate. He can only do what is needful. What are the demands of the protest? Is it economic hardship? Is it inflation? Is it insecurity? These are the things that should be put on the table and find solution to them. You can't just stop protests like that without, you know, finding solution to what protesters are demanding for. That is my take.
Okay, now let us look at Tom Polo, who of course is the boss of Tantita Security Services, asking Nigerians, say, share your demonstration. Tantita boss, Tom Polo, beg Nigerians. Do you think they should listen to him?
Well, it's not in government. I don't. It's working for government, right? But it's not.
So his company is doing contract with government, protection of pipeline.
Yeah, I understand that he has been doing that job under Buhari administration, and he's still doing it. I believe that he's enjoying from the government. I think he has every right. He has every right to support the government. But I don't think he's sincere. I don't think the man is sincere enough to say the truth. He's not telling us the truth. He should go to market, go to the market, go to school, go to different places and find out what is happening. It's not all about save the protest. He should tell the government what they're supposed to do, what the government is supposed to do to help the masses. The masses are suffering. That's what you should be talking about. You should not be, telling us that this and that. It's after the job for the government. The government, are they not paying? If government, for example, is owing a Tompolo, will he be opening his mouth and be saying all this thing? If they owe him 1 month salary, so he's on state, they have not paid them 6 months salary, 1 year salary. If they owe Tompolo, the federal government is owing Tompolo, will Tompolo be saying all this thing? He will not say so. If a hungry man is an angry man, when you are hungry, you will be angry. So the people are hungry and they are angry, and they want to express their anger in a peaceful manner, in a peaceful way. So what else you want them to do? You want them to be carry gun and be shooting here and there? Or you don't want them to protest? You want them to carry gun, to go and carry bomb? Or what do you want them to do? The only means, the only way, the only right is to protest. That is the only way out.
Okay, now, what do you make of the directive, would I call it directive from the IG? I'm talking about the Inspector General of Police, asking groups that are participating to make their group known to government, 1, and 2, to make the police know the routes they'll be following, to make the police know the duration they will be staying, and the measures they will be putting in place to foster hoodlums from hijacking the protest.
Well, under the police act, the police has this, they have to protect the protester, isn't it? It is our right to protest, and also the police should perform their duty. They should protect the protester. They should be there alongside with the protester, so that to avoid these protests being hijacked by hoodlums, being hijacked by touts. I mean, they should be there. So why are they there? Why are they policemen? Why are they police officers? They are there to protect us, in order to avoid breakdown of law and order. So I don't think it's a bad thing. If the location should be given to the police, then the police also should protect the protester. It's not a bad thing. And I don't think it's a new thing. It's not a new thing. It has been done before in the past. It's not a new thing. It's not a new development. It's not a new something.
Okay, let me say a big thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you for coming. Mr. Riwan, the obedient spokesman in this vicinity. Am I right?
Yes, good morning. It's a privilege to be here once again, and
Good morning to all our viewers. Good morning to you. Happy weekend to you, wherever you are watching us from. The obedient spokesman is here to do justice to some trending topics. You can go on.
Okay, now let us bring the issue so that you do justice to them. The organizers of the protest before now were, according to government, were faceless.
Yes.
But I think they are bold enough now to come out to a group have written the FCT police command. Have written the FCT minister. A group have equally written the police, Lagos police command. And the police saying from the office of the IG, give us the route you'll be following. Let us know the duration of your protest. Let us know your measure in place to forestall hoodlum from hijacking the process. It means Nigerians are serious. Do you think at this stage the government can stop them?
No. Thanks for having me. No. I'm looking at the fact that I compared one of the programs I just did now, the NSAS to this protest. I've been seeing many people saying this one will be like the NSAS, and I said no. And I gave a valid example. The best example is that doing NSAS, or before NSAS, we saw that security agencies, how I mean the police, the SARS part of the police, how they were allegedly, I will see some pictures, the brutalization, the wanton killings, the indiscriminate arrest of youths under the guise of this so-called Yahoo boys and everything in the south. And I've always given an example that our security agencies, they are more powerful in the south than in the north, especially in the southeast. They are more powerful. Then south, then southwest. But we are still all south. But they are more powerful. Number one, southeast. Number two, south. Number two, number three, southwest. But in the north, our security agencies seem to be gentle. I don't know. So what we the Yoruba people were facing, the people we were facing, the Nigerian we were facing, they were not facing that in the north during NSAS. So obviously, when we are saying no to NSAS, we saw in the north how people were bringing banners in the north and say that we want SARS. There's the pictures. So obviously, in Nigeria, then we have two different worlds. One world for the southern Nigeria, one for the northern Nigeria. But you're not facing the same thing. But here comes 2024 protest. Protest of hunger. Before the election, I told everybody to vote for the right candidate. I told everybody why I chose Obi, because then I said we have scarce resources and we need somebody that knows how to manage money, to manage our resources. But tribalism and religion and everything, they said no, that's not my problem. You understand? So now, and I said that poverty, inflation, and hunger does not know tribe or religion. What a Yoruba man will buy, the same price an Igbo man will buy, a Fulani will buy, Hausa, Ijo, Isekiri, Bibio, Calabar, Calabari, Efik, Nupe, Igala, Idoma, Egede. Everybody is buying the same market at the same price. So poverty now are for the first time as united Nigerians. And like I said, the first time to complain about this president is from our tribe, we the Yoruba people, where the president comes from. We're starting a big power. A big power was last year during the Eid, the Muslim Eid. Now, so we've seen that for the first time, because I saw yes on Thursday that people in the north Kaduna, families were eating grass.
Eating grass.
Yes. The video. Families, a woman, she was wearing the hijab. Eating grass is koiko in my language. Grass. Nothing to eat. Understand? So now, poverty and let me tell you, if you keep on coming to war, because when there's a way that you are so poor, you are so hungry, that you are no longer afraid of anything. Because hunger, the belly, after God, because you have to find something to eat. You know what I'm saying? An hungry man is an angry man. A man that does not have any hope of where he's going. Because, like I said, a man came here yesterday. No, is it yesterday? Family have not eaten since the previous day. He has not eaten. The wife. So such a man, and I ask him, are you coming? He said yes. Such a man will come out to protest because he's already hungry. He's angry. You know what I'm saying? So now it's not about you're not coming out to protest. It's about Nigerians ourselves. For the first time something has united Nigerians for the first time in a long while, which is legitimate, which is hunger. And I said, if the federal government want to arrest the sponsor of the protest, there are only 3 people that are sponsoring the protest. 3 people. And they are not even human beings. They are just factors. What you cannot see. Hunger, poverty, and inflation are the 3 indices, 3 factors that are sponsoring the protest. Let the government arrest the 3 of them. You understand? If the price of food crash today, if there's power today, if our money starts our currency start gaining strength against dollar, you are likely to see that for the first time there will not be anything like anything called protest. Everything will start going down in Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? So it's as simple as that. When people are hungry, they feel dejected, they don't seem to know where their next meal is coming from. You understand? You're a man, you are collecting salary of, is it 35,000 or is it 7,000 minimum wage? That cannot even buy you a bag of rice. And like I said, if you can protest under Jonathan, that Nigeria, that standard of living was better, everything was going all right, then why can't you protest now under this kind of government? You know what I'm saying? So for the first time, it seems that Nigerians are now ready to speak to one voice, irrespective of tribe and religion, irrespective of political affiliation. The man that showed me his APC membership card in that place yesterday, he's coming out to protest.
Now, Mr. Aliman, do you believe the police when they say foreign mercenaries are perhaps behind these protests?
No. Who are the foreign mercenaries? Okay, they should just mention one name. We are all Nigerians. Nigerians are hungry, they are angry, and they are tired. They have gone disillusioned with the system. So there's nothing foreign. There's nothing. There's nobody foreign. It is me. Am I a foreigner? Are you a foreigner? Is it for everybody here? And Nigerians. And you are facing the same. A woman came here to buy food. 1,000 naira. She was just complaining. Is she a foreigner? Nobody's a foreigner. You're just looking for excuses. We are all Nigerian citizens. We are all facing the same mismanagement of resources, the same misgovernance, the same poverty, the same hunger, the same inflation. You understand? I was mocking one man, I'm sorry to say, when he was saying that obedience will suffer for the election 2022. That obedience will suffer, we show them. Then that same person now brought I was in the last week. He now bought beans of 500 naira, like 4 spoon. He now started complaining. I said, God will punish you. You are now suffering now. Because that's someone else. If someone else happens, everybody partake of it. If enjoyment comes, we all partake of it. You cannot say obedience is suffering. Obedience are not suffering. Instead, if you look at people that are complaining less in Nigeria, obedience are complaining less. But we already know that this is going to be. I have predicted that if this man become president, I said it, and you are facing it. So I'm not surprised. Obedience should not be surprised. But we know the antecedents. You know what I'm saying? It's as simple as that. So when police say, there's nobody for him, go and arrest hunger, poverty, and inflation. Protest will end. Nobody will protest again. But as far as these 3 factors are riding and marching on Nigerians, you have 5,000 naira now. You think that it is na juju or village people? There's no village people. There is no village people. The people that are against Nigerians, the people that are making life hard for Nigerians are the politicians, not village people. When somebody start praying in the name of Jesus, oh Father Lord, in the name of Jesus, kill my enemies, kill the witches. No, your enemies is not your problem. It is the politicians. But you have 5,000 now. Before 2 days it is finished. I cannot even explain how you spent it. Why? Because the money is as valueless as you can think. 5,000 is valueless. I ask a family of 2, how much can you cook? You need to cook just a weekend. 15,000. Family, husband and wife and 2 children. 15,000 naira. Onje weekend. You understand? So it is not witches and wizards. It is the person that are the problem. Stop praying against principality. No, it's not principality. You are receiving money, but that money does not seem to be enough because of this inflation, because of this mismanagement of funds. And you keep hearing, oh, they are buying cars, oh, they are doing this, they are doing this in the midst of scarce resources. Look at our house of web now. They've flown abroad. Some of them. 7 weeks recess. In the midst of, instead of us to sit down and start doing emergency meeting, how are we going to make sure that Nigerians, how are we going to like ease the tension? And they now said that they have slashed the salary by half. Some people were rejoicing. I said you're a fool if you rejoice. Do you know why? Because slashing salary by half does nothing. You don't slash any salary by half. How much is the allowance? Sleeping allowance, waking allowance, working allowance, newspaper allowance, snoring allowance, not coming to work, and everything allowance, wardrobe allowance, driving allowance, everything is there. Allowance. Okay, slash that one into two. You understand? You are not slashing that one into two. You're not slashing like 500,000 into two. Some people are not celebrating, but I can see behind that. I don't see. I don't. That, the only moment that I have in my life is that I don't celebrate mediocrity. That's my life. I will never celebrate mediocrity. I can see that this is hypocrisy. Salary 500,000 naira. I will know that they earn over 30 million in a month. Salary 500,000. So slash that 30 million in a month, and let us see. So this they don't care about us. So for the first time, I repeat, we Nigerians are speaking with one voice. Are continue to speak with one voice because these governments are our enemies, not the common Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, Fulani, Kalabari man. We are all entangled in this web of misgovernance. So enough is enough. Thanks for having me, sir.
Thank you very much. Let us have Mr. Femi. Mr. Femi, you are welcome, sir. Afenifere, under the leadership of Adebanjo, say we support the protest, though we are not participating. The government before now have been saying the people who want to participate are faceless. But we are seeing a group that have written the FCT Police Command and even Lagos Police Command that they will be participating in the protest. Do you think the protest is justified?
The protest is justified, of course. Very, very justified. If we cannot protest now, when are we going to protest? When are we going to protest? This is the best time to protest. But my point is this. The protest, the way it's planned, I'm scared it may not be successful. Why? Because they give Tinubu long time to prepare. And Tinubu is a lobbyist. He knows how to buy people. It's like you are giving him another chance to conduct election. You can see the move. But I said, even if this protest is not hold, the protest has been done already. Because Mr. President himself knows that there is problem. Yeah, the process is alone has given Mr. President sleepless night. He started calling meeting upon meeting upon meeting, meeting upon meeting every day. Now, this is my point that some people don't want to listen to. A protest like this, I don't believe giving it a long time process, because as you are giving it long time, you want to attack an enemy. If you give him long time to prepare, you may not be able to conquer him. But a sudden attack like that, like my suggestion is this: as we are thinking of August, they are thinking about August 1st now. Why not surprise them before that day? You know, there is a protest in the north. There is one protest in a particular place in the north. As we saw that protest, what stopped Lagosian from eating the streets?
We are forwarding the notice.
Yeah?
I'm forwarding the notice.
Yes, before that they come. Give them surprise attack. Give them surprise attack. That's what I'm saying. That this one have given them a long time to prepare. The police is prepared. All the CSO, all of them, they are prepared. And another point is, I'm telling them that be diplomatic in your approach, in your request. Don't make it sound like you are fighting a particular tribe or something that you cannot address during the electoral process. You want to use riot or protest to address it. It will not work. And I say, is that?
Do you sense anything like that?
Said?
Do you sense anything like that?
I'm sensing it. You know, I'm on Twitter and I saw some people say a message. One of the major issues they want to do is to hide under Obi,
to be pushing for this kind of a thing. I've been seeing some Obi for grassroots pushing for protest. If you are doing that kind of a thing, you are coloring it. You have started coloring it, and you know, because this thing is something that the general public will participate. Our own reason will not be the same. As you are thinking your own, other people will be having their own. Let me tell you, as you are thinking of this protest now, people that will benefit in it, they have been preparing.
If I ask Mr. Femi, even if somebody is an obedient movement supporter and is a Nigerian, does that person have right to call for protest?
He has right.
So why do you have issue with it?
He has right to protest, but it will be more louder and will be more justified if you come out as a Nigerian, as a hungry Nigerians. Immediately you mention somebody like Obi, you are giving them another excuse that don't you tell them that it is Obi. So if you don't hide under Obi, can't you protest? I'm asking question. Must you hide under Obi before you protest? No, if you want to protest, you must hide under Obi. Is it Obi that is buying Gary? Or is it Obi that is buying corn? So you don't have to hide under Obi. But if you color it, if it's work, fine. But I'm telling you my opinion that if you want to come out genuinely. Don't introduce religion or maybe some political sentiment or some tribalism sentiment to it. That's what I'm trying to say. And because of the long time they give this man, they have colored it in so many ways. Like for instance, now you are saying they say there is foreign infiltration or something like that. Who caused it? Even if there is foreign, I cannot doubt it. Maybe when you cause trouble in your home, then you invite an outsider to come and intervene. That is the truth of the matter. Now they are the one that caused it. So that there is a foreign infiltration or whatever they are calling it, it's not the problem. They are the one that caused it. When two brothers fight and they refuse to settle it, then you are giving somebody from outside to inherit your father's land. That is the problem. So they are the one causing it, even if there is a foreign. Of course, there will be foreign inflation or what they call it. There will be. If a particular country, if you started crisis now, different foreign now they will be coming. The one that will support, the one that will be against, based on diplomatic relationship. It's normal. If me and you, if you start fighting now, this man will support me. This one will support that. Even if I'm doing wrong, you will be surprised that some people will say, but it's supposed on that person too that he hit. He shouldn't have do so. It's not that foreign inflation is not the problem, or that some people they are sponsoring it is not the problem. But the problem is that Nigeria are feeling hunger and people want to protest. But what I expect from this government is that you said you have been protesting and your protest have been peaceful. Teach us how to do give us clue how to do a peaceful protest. Not that you will say you should not protest at all. Tell police, guide them, make sure nothing is destroyed. I don't support destruction and I don't support any silly thing. And I want people that want to be protest to be diplomatic and be reasonable and be specific. Not that you are protesting, then you are using that opportunity. You want to address the whole issue in one day. No, there's no protest that can do that one. That is the truth of the matter. Because these people that want to even come out and protest, some of the answer is in their hands. Northerner will come. Let me tell you, the people that can do this protest, that will be so louder, they are Northerners. One, they are very close to Abuja. And if you want a process to be successful, it's Abuja you will concentrate upon. If you concentrate on Lagos State, I'm telling you, I don't know what you are doing. There are some areas you can go in Lagos State, but the major place you can go, the source of Nigeria problem is in Abuja. House of Assembly is there. Majority of our ministers, they are there. Our president is there. Go and occupy the place. And who are the people that near to Abuja? They are the Northerners. Number one. Number two, when we are looking for sacred cow, they are the Northerners. It will be very hard. Before they kill an Aboki, they will have killed 20 Westerner. Aboki, they have regard for them. They don't kill them anyhow. It takes only Aboki to kill Aboki. It takes Northerner to kill Northerners. But yeah, in Southwest, yeah, they don't send us. You understand what I'm saying? When Shahid, I will not say government cannot kill Northerner. They can kill them. but it's only e take northerner to kill northerner. You know, when we started Boko Haram fighting, you can remember some statement like war against Boko Haram is war against northerner. You remember something like that? To tell you that these people, some of the problem we have is still in their hands. What is the major problem? Food scarcity. Where do they have mass land? Where they are cultivating? Benue, Niger, Zamfara. Bandit has taken it over. And when we are complaining, their leader, some of them cover them. Say Gumi will come out and cover the bandits, that they should buy food for them, they should build school for them, they should do this, they should do that. And the result is what we are seeing now. So somebody like Slave Gumi too, he will join the protest. Abi now? But the answer to the problem is also in the Nissan. I've been saying that if Slave Gumi want to join protest, first of all, write in his placard, I am against banditry. But he will not do that. And in a particular region, if you started cover criminal, you will make it difficult for government to capture them. That is the truth. The northerners are covering their brothers, the terrorists, the bandits, and this is the result. They want to take over Benue State, the food basket of the nation. It has been taken over. The villages where they usually cultivate farm, Fulani has taken it over. Nobody can go to the farm again. Even some of them that are there, they have to pay tribute in so many areas. So, and this is the result of what you are seeing. Okay, if you say maybe it is dollar or it is because of border, are we importing beans? This is not imported. Garri is not imported. Even the corn that we say, is it for corn? Is it for garri? If you don't have money now, you cannot eat corn, especially in Lagos State. Corn is very, very expensive. So to tell you that the problem we are facing is not only about border. Maybe some people say they should open border first. If they, I don't against it, so, but open border, you are not going to take stone to buy food at the border now in the foreign country. If you go to go and buy rice in Cotonou, you use money, and our money to Cotonou now is the Cotonou money now is now value, has value more than our own. So it's also the money that you are going to use it to buy it. So to tell you that people that want to come out to protest, some of the challenge is also in their hand. And to cover it all, I'm very sorry to say this. Igbo people, where do they stand now? They say they are not going to be part of protest. Eh?
Yes.
Yoruba in Lagos State. Some who do Oru? Is it not Yoruba?
Yes.
Yoruba said they want to do Oru during the protest. To tell you that Yoruba now, if proper care is not taken, we are just going to. You see, government you are going to fight. That day, if proper care is not taken, we are going to face ourselves and started fighting ourselves. Because some majority, some Yoruba in Lagos State, they say no protest. I've been listening to some people that if you want to protest, go back to your village. To tell you that this man has been cutting the wing of protest gradually. If proper care is not talking, that day, if you see anybody coming out, it is the citizen, we that we are suffering. We are still going to face ourselves and fight ourselves. All these Agbero, do you think they are going to join you in protest? They are not. They are not going to join you in protest. Some Yorubas, they are not going to come out that day. So the people that can protest now, that will rely, they are the northerners.
Okay, I think I must say very thank you, Mr. Femi. Mr. Paul, you are welcome. You are welcome. You are a man from the north, Plateau to be precise, and we are talking about protests in Nigeria. And the government before now have been saying that people who want to protest are faceless, but they have come out to identify themselves. Some have written the the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State and the Commissioner of Police in Abuja, telling them that they want to participate in the process. Now, this is coming from the north. Nobody in the world can stop us. Northern says Northern group. Do you believe this?
Yes, nobody should stop them. Nobody can stop them because we have all equal rights. We have right to say we want this thing. We have right to say we don't want it. And protest is something that has been given in a democratic. You cannot have a democratic system of government and you don't expect protest. People must protest. If other race will not protest, there must be other people that will protest. Because in this country there are people who support wrong and there are people who are standing for the truth. Whether we like it or not, we have two type of people. There are people that are standing for the truth, and there are people that are standing for the untruth. So if you are standing for the truth, you will come out for protest. But if you are standing for untruth, you will stay at the left side. So we, the people of this country, we will come out for protest because we want to demand the government to do what is expected of them to do, like to bring down the high cost, the high
System.
the high price of things. Let it come down. Let fuel, that the fuel should come down. I think that will help us because as it is right now, you can see that the North are not happy because uh, livelihood over there is not an easy something for them. The people in the North, they are finding it very, very difficult, to eat three meals square. I'm from the North, and I know how some of them are doing. It is only when they work for that day then they can have food to eat. So you can see that alone is a reason for them to come out for the protest. But the protest should not be because of that. The protest should be because we are having a bad governance. If we are having a good governance, then there is no need for protest. But we are coming out for protest, whether you are a police or you are a soldier or you are a custom, whatsoever you are, because I believe that in this country, I believe that the government should just do the needful thing. Thank you.
Okay, now let us look at another thing here because Tompolo is begging. He said they should share the idea of protest, that they should not go on protest.
You see, people that are saying that they should not go on protest. For me, they are not they are not meaning well for this country. They are not meaning well for this country. If you mean well for this country, from the first day that Tinubu came on board and he removed subsidy, that should be the first day that people will protest, because that is the genesis of hunger. That is the genesis of making life to be difficult on us. I always believe that if a right person is on board, what he will do, he will cut down the price of things, he will make life better. I don't believe as a government you will come and you are making the price of things to go higher while the common people cannot afford it, while you are collecting a bigger salary. You are collecting a salary that your 1 month salary is even okay for you. Somebody will work for 35 years, he cannot even see your 1 month salary. And you are saying that they should not come out for protest. If we will not come out for protest, then which means we should be ready to persevere the starvation, the hunger, and the disease that will ravish us, because that is what we should be expecting if we are not to come out for the protest.
Mr. Paul, lastly, will you come out that day?
If I'm opportune because working under somebody, yes. If my madam will allow me, I will come out.
Okay, I must say very good thank you for your time, Mr. Paul. Thank you very much. Let's have you. Let's know your name first.
My name is Rashid.
You are Rashid. The government is saying, please do not protest. And we are seeing a situation where a northern group is saying, nobody in the world can stop us. What is your take?
I've never actually done something like this, like an interview like this. So I would like to say I don't know how this would go, but I would like to just start with this. I bought this for like 150 naira each.
And what is it?
It is a donut. I bought two, and it's going to be my breakfast. So that's just to tell you how horrible things have been for us. I'm going to work right now. So about protest, I don't know how it's going to be. I believe people are going to come out because things have never been this tough, in my opinion. At least as I have, been able to like grasp um a sense of how things work, as an adult. I believe if the Northern group are saying they're going to come out, it's not something they alone can do, in my opinion. We all have to share the responsibility. But in my opinion, I don't know how it's going to work because I believe this protest is going to be sabotaged. They are going to try every method to stop it or to make it not work. I think it's going to be hijacked. I'm just being a realist. But I think if we can have one voice, if all of us, not just the northern people, if we cannot come out and let the government know what our pain is, I believe it's going to work.
Okay, now let us look at because I don't know whether you know Tampolo. He is a former militant. He has renounced militancy and he operates a security company and he's working. He have contract with federal government for the protection of pipelines. I give you background so that I know how to address the question I'm going to ask you. He says, "Share your demonstration." Tantita boss Tampolo beg Nigerians. Do you think Nigerians should listen to him?
Tom Polo does not speak for all of us. He is one person. He cannot tell us to shelve our demonstration. It's like saying we have no right to let the government know what is going on. They know what is going on, but I believe we have to let them share our pain. They have to really know. They don't know what we are feeling. It's really horrible. You know, I told you just now that this is going to be my breakfast. I'm going to eat this and it will be until like night because I'm on a tight budget. That's how horrible things have been for everyone. You know, you have to spend money on transport and on a lot of things, and the payment is not even really improving. Like we are not getting anything different from what we've been getting before, and the prices of things are unbelievable nowadays. So if one person is saying we should share our demonstration, it's like saying we have no right to let the government know what our pain is. It doesn't work.
Your name once more.
My name is Rashid.
Mr. Rashid, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much. Mr. Felix, good morning, sir. Mr. Felix, good morning, sir. You are welcome to Satellite Media. We are live on Satellite Media. We are sampling the opinion of Nigerians, what they think about the proposed protest. Afenifere, under the leadership of Adebanjo, have said we support the protest even if we are not participating. Before now, federal government have been saying that the organizers are faceless. Only yesterday, a group wrote to the SCT minister requesting his approval for the use of Eagle Square. A group have written the police commissioner in Lagos State, notifying him of their intention to participate. And we are seeing something here. He said nobody in the world can stop us, says Northern Group. What is your take on this point?
Well, I actually support the protest because the policy of the government of the day is not favorable. The government of the day are not doing what is needful. A lot of things are going wrong. We can no longer buy fuel. We can no longer buy electricity. Things are a bit very difficult. The cost of food is very high. So I'm in support of the protest. I'm 100% in support of the protest. I support it to the latter.
Now, talk to us about your thoughts. Share your demonstration, Tantita boss, Tompolo, beg Nigerians.
We should share our
Share.
share our. Tampolo shouldn't say such a thing. Tampolo should not say such a thing. Why I say Tampolo should not say? Because he's eating from this government. It's because he's eating from the government. That's why he's saying we should share the way our protest. Protest is constitutional.
Yes, section 40 of that
It's
constitution
constitutional.
guarantees.
So we have the right to protest. Protest is one of our human rights. We are not telling, we are saying this and this and this and this and this and this. Government should do the needful. Government should do the right thing. If government do the right thing, the country will move forward. Like the president bought a new private jet. He bought yet. He bought a lot of things under the pretense that there is no money and the masses are going in hunger. Paying civil servants minimum wage of 70,000. Can 70,000 take one home? I want to say this. This government is a colossal failure. This government is not taking us anywhere. This government is a complete failure. I stand to be corrected on this platform that there is nothing this government can offer. That's why I'm saying we must end bad government.
Okay, now let us look at something here. Say fuel queues resurface. Abuja, Ogun, others as minister beg for calm. Now, do you think this fuel scarcity will exacerbate or anger Nigerians to even push more for this protest?
Well, it will anger Nigeria more to push for this protest. Because when an angry man is an angry man is an angry man. there is hunger in the land. When you go to the church, you discover that people no longer contribute offering. You discover that people come to the church to ask for food. And you see our executive, the senator, living fat, living big, to the detriment of the people. To the detriment that people are no longer in good tongue. I want to say this, that Nigeria should wake up to our responsibility. The so elected people should wake up. If you listen to the person that was announcing that they are going to shake Nigeria, they should call the army, they should call the DSS, that they are going to shake Nigeria. And it's now announcing that the president they are running, calling the Obas, calling the Sanusi, calling a lot of people. When they did not do the right thing, is it the time for them to be running? I want to say this before I round up, is that if you don't do the right thing, you will not get the right result. I want to say this government, APC, has not come to help Nigeria. He has come to deepen Nigeria and kill Nigeria. That's my humble take, sir.
Thank you very much. Before I let you go, talk to us about your thoughts with what is coming from IG, that is Inspector General Police, saying IG claim foreign infiltration. Accuse DSS of prison account. But the area I want you to deal on is IG claiming that there is foreign infiltration.
If they have such information, it shouldn't be on our, they shouldn't be announcing it. They shouldn't be announcing it. I am quite surprised that the so-called IG are his men not suffering it. His men are suffering it. His men are having this challenge. And I want to say this, that whether there's foreign intervention or anything, they should do the right thing. That's my humble take, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Felix. Let us look at some comment on the comment section. This is coming from Ibrahim Mohammed saying, we need to wake up. Nigerians, this government not care about us. Then let us look at, this is a CEO saying, good, this is Nigeria. This is a QU saying corruption. We are seeing someone else here. This is Dylan Drew. Say, do you know the way? Then we are seeing someone else here that goes by the name of George Oki. George Oki is saying crab mentality. Then we see someone here again. This is coming from Chidozie Chima saying, Riwan, you are indeed obedient movement. You are okay. You have said it all. Thank you for your lecture this morning. Mr. Riwan, okay, I don't think he's close by. I wanted to react to this. This is coming from Mr. Obialo John, saying those people that said obedient will suffer are the ones. Okay, so those that say obedient will suffer are the most. Okay, let me not use that language. Sorry, we don't use foul language here. I'm sorry, Mr. John. This is from Mr. Joe M. saying, leave Igbos alone. No Igbo person should join any protest. Don't trust these Yorubas. Don't protest. Then we see another one from Chris Vincent Knight is saying, Mr. Rap, keep speaking truth to power. More grace to your elbow. Let us look at the one coming from Mr. Chinedu. Mr. Christian Chukwu. Mr. Christian Chukwu, let me get your view. Though I was responding to the comment section and what our viewers online are saying, but seeing another group saying nobody in the world can stop us. Do you think they have what it takes to stand federal government?
The reason why the federal government is afraid is because of the North. Yes, because of the North, they are determined to carry on this protest. That's why they are afraid. If it were just the South or the Southeast, the government know how to just quell them. You know that the South, there are people that they can manipulate.
So are you saying the government is afraid of the Northerners?
Every government is afraid of the North when it comes to protests.
Why?
You know, you have Boko Haram. I don't want to say this. Let me say this here. We have Boko Haram. We have ISWAP. We have Fulani header terrorists in the North. A protest is an opportunity. It's going to polarize the whole thing. It's an opportunity for them to strike and gain more ground. They can capitalize on that protest. You can see a Gumi is in support of a protest. What does that tell you? That the bandits are in support of a protest. So, and when you start a protest, when the North start protest, now the North, they have a grudge against Tinubu. So it is a direct affront. People like Erufai, people like Atiku, and the rest of the northern elites that have been silenced by this government, they can capitalize on that protest to cause chaos. And if a protest lasts for 21 days, it's a problem for the government. That's why the government is doing all it can, all it takes to stop the protests or protesters. So the north is a factor. If it's just the southeast, normally, that one is easy now. That is organizing a protest, or the southwest. They know. They know how to quell that with DSS. They have been arrested lately in the north. They have arrested some people that have been calling for protests. But yet, that has not, look out, that has not deterred them from coming out to protest. You know, the north, if they start protests now, most of them, they are uneducated, illiterate. They can start, they have started already. They start destroying all manner of things. And that's why they are afraid of the north.
Okay, if I may ask, at this stage, do you think the Igbos should join this protest?
The Igbos are part of the process already. When you say the Igbos, when you say the Igbos, the Igbo Biafrans are not part of the protest. The Igbo Nigerian, there are two types of Igbos. We have Igbo Biafra, Igbo Nigerian. The Igbo Biafrans, they have an identity. They are not supporting the protest. Those that still believe that Nigeria can work, the Igbos that they are in support emotionally, they might not come out physically. You understand? There's some Igbos that have a stake in this government or have investment in some part of Nigeria. So to protect their investment, so they want to be part of a protest that can get better life for their people. You understand? So there are two type of Igbos that are going to join the protest, but the majority of Igbos are not supporting the protest.
So now, lastly, talk to us about your thoughts with respect to what is coming from IG, that is Inspector General Police. He said IG claim foreign infiltration. Do you think there's anything like foreign infiltration in this protest?
Corruption is when you make something that is normal a little bit abnormal. The people that, according to Falana, the people that are instigating violence is the government. The last answers, he made that assertion. That's why the fact that the government denied it, they are good at denying. You know, there is corruption in the government. So what do you expect? The IG, everybody is trying to put fear in the minds of Nigerians not to protest. That is their mission now. Whether using Oni of Ife, whether using Sultan of Sokoto, whatever, whether using the Kano, whether using the Mamzo, they are trying to put fear. The army have come. I don't know what business does the army have in civil matters. The army have come to intervene as if it's war we are fighting. We have the police, as if the police is not enough. Threatening people, they are trying to demoralize Nigerians from coming to protest. So whatever they are saying, just see it as they are trying to demoralize Nigerians. Understand?
Okay, I think I must say a very big thank you, Mr. Christian, for your thoughts. Thank you very much for your time. Okay, let us look at, okay, this is coming from Mr. Chidozie Chima, saying thank you for your lecture this morning. I love listening to you every morning. Lecture us more with your analysis. Political, okay, we are, Mr. You're welcome. Mr. Yabasa. Let us get your view. We are looking at the protest, and the North is saying we must go on and protest.
The North said so.
Yes. And the government is saying do not protest. Tompolo is saying do not protest. What is your take?
Tompolo say do not protest. The North say want to protest. Now what I'm trying to say, what this protest is going to be? It's going to be peaceful protest. That if it's peaceful protest, what is it going to form?
No, it's going to draw the attention of government to areas Nigerians feel they are not comfortable
What are
with
they going to
the
block?
policy of
What are
government.
you going to stop for government to do?
Protest is a way of the people trying to tell the government areas they feel dissatisfied
Without
with them.
violence, without violence,
Yes.
it can never work.
Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you.
No.
No, we don't preach
How
violence
could
here.
you? I give you the info.
No, we don't preach violence
No.
here.
I don't talk about it. I don't talk about it. When you carry blackboard and start for that, I didn't be. Waka for road. Motor the pass. Motor the pass go their way. People they open their shop. Business is booming. Just carry black billboard. The pass for road. They waka they say whether you want to say through must go, whatever you want to say. And waka to Ikeja. Waiting wrong with government, you know. What is the problem? Nothing wrong with government.
Now, what I'm trying to say is we don't preach violence here.
No violence.
I'm coming.
You're not going to
I'm coming.
listen to me now. You're not going to touch government, the way you're going to do it. If it's going to be stand still in the street, you go touch government. There was not going to be stand still in the street. Yours waka because police go monitor, make you not do violence. Better. So you go waka, you tire, you go and rest. Waka, you tire, go and rest. What is a call that touch government? And you're not going to stand for street stand still. You stand for street stand still, block motor, block everywhere and stand for street. Say, what is what we need? 5 days, 10 days, 15 days. This is where government go say. This way, government, BBC, everybody go carry that Nigeria is standing for do for good government. Does that mean they stand for those things stand and someone there to supply them, to sponsor them for food, give them water to drink. As they stand for it, they shout, Tinubu must go. Happy?
It's not Tinubu must go. Just get it right. They are protesting against bad governance. I've told you, I say Section 40 of 1999 Constitution has amended guarantee right of peaceful protest.
Okay.
But that right do not give anybody right to go and destroy lives and property.
Okay.
Mr. Bada,
so now you don't give anybody right to complain. So what they give right is what to do just peaceful protest. Peaceful protest to me. No. Nobody can hijack it. Police have won. Nobody can hijack the protest. But what I'm trying to say, if you do it peaceful and 4 people walk up on street, calm, shout, carry billboard, what is he going to touch? No, what is he going to touch?
what I'm telling you is that we don't preach violence here, one. And two, the constitution is against violent protest. There was one in Kenya where lives and property were destroyed. Okay? It's condemnable. Okay? What we are saying is the government have no right to stop anybody from protesting. Okay? But even as you protest, nobody have right to kill anybody or destroy any property.
Okay.
That's the message we are sending.
So
what I want you to understand is we are looking at warning from government or advice from government and advice from some citizens, some people that is saying share your plan, do not protest. Government is saying give us time. Those are the areas I want you to address, not whether
okay,
we
government
address
say
the
give
issue.
us time.
Yes.
But how long are we going to give the APC time?
That is what I want you to
Buhari
respond.
said give out time 8 years. Tinubu come give out time for 8 years. But to me, I want to say protest is out.
Okay, thank you for your time. Mr. Bada, let's have you. You are welcome, sir.
Yeah,
Okay, now let us quickly dive into this conversation because we are looking at our time. Mr. Bada, your you have made one comment the other day about what came from the Biafra agitator based in Finland, admonishing the Igbos not to join the protest. And he's not the only one asking them not to join. We have equally seen someone like Johannes Edibu asking them not to join. We have seen another person in the person of Hope Uzodinma asking the Igbos not to join. We have equally seen what is his name? The former governor of Ebonyi State asking them not to join. But particularly, Hope Uzodinma said that Tinubu has solved the Igbo mass problem. That's the reason they will not join. Let us start from there.
I am Mr. Paradeni Okokondem in this country of Biafra. Thank you, my brothers. Now, you see, Hope Uzodinma, former governor of Ebonyi State, Dev Umai, Ohanes and Igbo, they are not saying Igbos should not join the protest in favor of Biafra. No, they are not. They are saying it in the favor of themselves and the government they are eating from. Not that they love Biafrans or they love Igbos. No, that is selfish advice for the people not to spoil their bread, so that the governments of the day will look at them as patriotic citizens of Nigeria, and they will have more allocation of their allowances and agbado, ewa, corn, maize that will be given to them. That's all. They after their stomach infrastructures, their stomach infrastructures. That's what they're crying for. Not that they're doing it. They want Biafra to exist. They want Igbo man to have a clean name. No, not so. But coming to people like Simon Ekpa, Biafra, God given every prime minister, his own is the reality saying that the Biafrans, the Igbos should not join the protest. His own is clearly because he based his own on Biafran agitation, release of Nnamdi Kanu, and to prove to the world that Biafra is no more part of Nigeria. You understand?
So what do you make of his statement that anyone, if anything happens to the Igbos, even P2B himself, that he's going to rise in their defense? What do you make of that?
Because blood is thicker than water. You understand? Blood is thicker than water. No matter how those people betray themselves, still, no matter how they deny themselves, still, no matter how they say they are not Biafrans, still, they are Nyamri, they are Omibo, they are Biafrans, whether they like it or not. Therefore, and we cannot say because the child misbehave, you continue to beating him. Now he's trying to stand by Peter Obi, so that Peter Obi will escape the trap they are setting for him, and to give Peter Obi second chance.
Who is setting trap for P2B?
Don't you know that linking Peter Obi, that is one of them that organizing or backing up this protest against the government of the day, because the government of the day won him in election of 2023. He's setting trap or looking a loophole to hold Peter Obi in charge, to go and put him in a cooler as they put Nnamdi Kanu. And Simon Ekpa is saying this to prevent that situation and to give Peter Obi second chance to repent. You know, we Biafrans, we don't believe so much in killing or seeing our brother suffering. And we are Christians. We believe biblical ordinances, like a prodigal son who collected his father's wealth and go and scratches, go to eat with the pigs. After the end, he discovered himself that he have sinned. He came back and asked for forgiveness. The father welcomed him back home and give him second chance. This is what our able prime minister is trying to do to P2B. Whether P2B asks for forgiveness or not, as a father used to pity his children, so he had that pity, have love on P2B, and give him second chance to prove himself whether he will be. Remember that he's a real Biafran. Remember he's a real Igbo man and come back home. That's why he's trying to protect him. You understand? Not that P2B himself demand it. P2B did not say, protect me. Oh. P2B did not say so. But because we love him, that's why people like me crying out that time, don't contest, don't contest, don't contest. But he have contest now and see that there's a difference between pounded yam and fufu. All of them are white to white, but there's a difference between pounded yam and fufu.
But let us get your thoughts. Another group is saying this. Don't forget that we have seen so many warning from different quarters against the protest. But this is coming from a northern group. He said nobody in the world can stop us, says northern group.
That's northern group.
Do you believe them?
I tell you, say they own Nigeria. As far as Fulani support the northern group, they own Nigeria. They will do whatever they want to do.
Mr. John.
You understand what I'm saying? They will do whatever they want to do. You understand? They want Nnamdi Kanu to remain in detention. Nnamdi Kanu is in detention. They can do it. But to me, I feel that this protest should not hold. This protest should not hold.
Why?
Because when you look at that protest, this protest now, it will be turning something like tribal, religion, and other sentiments that will make it to look one-sided. You understand? Now they are trying to rope IPOB in, try to rope Simon Ekpa in, try to rope P2B in. In the protest, they have already announced that nobody should participate. You understand? Now it seems that they want to use this protest as a way to make some group of people or some tribe and a scapegoat to bounce on them again. Now, remember, even in the time of the time of Buhari, did not refuse to join protest. This is a forbidden thing in their area. But now it's not a forbidden thing. Protest is not a forbidden thing because what was a daughter man is there. And moreover, God may be at work, but we don't know. Let the will of God take place. But as for me, I don't want this protest to take place as an individual because it will open an opportunity for some people to come against their enemies. It will open an opportunity for looting, mostly Igbo properties outside Igbo land. Then it will make an opportunity, even
Mr. John,
the unknown gunmen and the known gunmen, for bandits and other people to come out and be bouncing on people. And watch it, if the protests continue, the Christians and the Biafrans will be at the receiving side. Christians all over Nigeria and Biafrans will be at the receiving side. It will be hot for them. Therefore, in any way, I am praying to God for this protest not to hold. You understand? Because even if at all you hold, you cannot hold it like Kenya own. You may not succeed.
No. Nobody is saying because Kenya only resulted into riots and there were destructions of lives and property. Nobody is saying that it should snowball into such. In the Nigerian Constitution, Section 40 says Nigerians have right of peaceful protest. So I think that is the area we are looking at.
The area you are looking at,
Peaceful protest.
yes, peaceful protest. Kenya started peaceful protest. When Kenya started, nothing happened. They are moving smoothly. Just carry banner and the megaphone shouting. But the security agent came against them, start shooting. Then they reply. Nigeria may start. Did they start with violence? ESA did not start with violence. But when the security agent comes, start shooting the people, then it enter violence. Anything protest may start peacefully, but at the end, what will you look like? And watch, whenever not to come out say they want to cause riot or they want to cause protest or do anything, it's always be severe in Nigeria. The first protest or riot they cause, Araba, Bamuso. Where did it end up? End up in Biafran civil war. End up in Biafran war. So they should be careful, know what they are doing. But my own prayer, whether Ohaneze, Ndi Igbo, whether Igbo governors, ex-governors, politicians, Simon Ekpa, IPOB, Biafra government in exile, as they have spoken, whether for the people that are bad, trying to turn to see as they are good, as they have spoken, both the right side and the left side, wrong side and the good side have come and spoken that let nobody from Biafra land, wherever you are, whether in Biafra land or in Nigeria, don't join the protest. Let them stay away from the protest. That's my own advice for them. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bara.
Are you cutting me off?
No, it's because of our time. Sorry, it's because of our time. Sorry, it's because of our time.
I know, Mr. John. But
Mr.
you are eating something.
Leave Mr. John. Mr. John, let me allow you finish eating. Okay, just finish eating. While we are waiting for Mr. John, let us look at the comment section. Okay, these are from Mr. Chidozie Chima. Saying thank you for your lecture this morning. I love listening to you every morning. Lecture us the more with your analysis. Political, we are with you. Thank you. God bless. Okay, let us look at it. Okay, this is from this you say Mr. Chido here. Chima say Mr. Raf Mbechi, you are too much. You know why I love you. You are always on point. Then this is coming from Mr. Fisayo. He's saying this is a man that sent me goods of 20 million naira when he came to Lagos. He had, okay, he slept at my place. Okay, I think he's talking about the Anambra State person. He said he's a business partner. So, Mr. John, let us get a view. We are summoning the opinion of Nigerians about what they think of the proposed protest. The government is saying, Emabinu, give us time. And the another group have said, nobody in the world can stop us. Do you believe it?
Thank you very much, and let me appreciate our viewers all over the world. I pray for you. May God bless you. God bless you whatever you are doing in life, to survive in life. I mean, to sustain in life. May God bless you and sustain. I mean, to lead you to the right track. I mean, to continue to succeed and survive in life. God bless your family. In the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. The Northerner come out and say,
nobody can stop us.
Nobody can stop us. Yes. Who are you to stop them? Who are you to stop Northern?
I don't know human being like other people.
They are human being, but at the end of the day, you know, the hand that you have, they give them, you know, the authority that they give them, that made them to get that morale and tell you, they come out to tell you that you have no right to stop them. Nobody. We tell you to nobody. I have told you people that the Northerners are the owner of the country. I have told you people that Northerners are the owner of the Nigeria. They are the one to tell you what to do. They are the one to, you know, to decide for you. They are the one to they are the one that decide to Emiloko. Without them, we know who won the election. This particular administration, we know who won it. We know. Let's stop it beating around the bush. We know the right person that won the election. You understand? But they don't want that side. They don't want that one. The person they want, they're the one that's the person they put to take over the, you know, the leadership. That is it. They tell you that they cannot do without Northern.
So are you saying they are owner of Nigeria?
They are the owner. I always tell them, the Northerners, they are the owner of the country. You can't challenge them for that. They have given them the authority. And the authority are still working for them. You can't stop them. No. Let me tell you, nobody will stop them. Nobody. That's why say the West are in power today. Does it not mean that the Northern are not there? No, they are there. They are there. They are still in control. The Northern are still in control. That's what I try to tell you. They are in control. No matter said the Westerners are in power today. They are in power today. No. The Northern are still in control.
I said the Igbos and the Yorubas are not part of the owners of Nigeria.
Without Bito, you're supposed to know what is going on in the country. Without Bito, we are not a kid any longer. We are not a kid. The Nigeria controlled by the North. Full over the West.
But someone like the former governor of Ebonyi State, Dave Umahi, is the current minister of Wars.
Yes.
Ogala is the current chief of naval staff.
Who put on there? Tinubu. From where to where? Because Tinubu work with the North. With the House of Fulani. He work with them. So they have to compensate Tinubu. You know.
But Devuma is your brother from Igbo land.
Forget those one. I have told you people, don't mention any leader from eastern part of the country. To me. I have told you people they are not our leader. They are Hausa Fulani servants. I have told you people. Authority come from the north. Authority come from the north. So you can tell me that maybe the Westerners and the power today does not that cannot make the northerners to come and give order that nobody will stop them. No, they are still in control. They are still in control as long as Nigeria is concerned. They are the owner, followed by the West. You understand? So whenever they come out today, nobody will say why, and nobody will say, and nobody will raise the alarm, or nobody will raise they'll come out and say why. No, nobody. They are in control. They are in control. I have told you people that this country is not working. This country cannot work. Why we believe that maybe some parts we will see them as a god. We see them as a god that we can dash with. That is why Nigeria are messing up today. That's why Nigeria are crying today. So you have take them as your god. So you don't have any complaint. You're not supposed to have any complaint because they have given them the authority. The so-called David Omai or so-called the other what do you call it? Does not make any sense. It does not make anything. Come on, no. They are the one that put in there. So you have to dance into their tune to get his mandate. You get my point? To get what he wants. To tell you that this country is not one. If the country is not one, no man, no one, not one particular person will come out and say, no, this is how we want it. No. The country will run within, within the environment, within the community. That's how the country will run. But now you have, bring yourself as a slave to them. You have turned yourself as a goat to them. So what are you talking? They are the owner of the country. They are the one to give order. So you don't tell me that you don't. Let them protest. Because when they are protesting against Jonathan, nobody, most of them, the North and the West, protesting against Jonathan, nobody said they should stop. Nobody.
Nobody. Are you saying the North is bigger than Tinubu, who is the president?
Absolutely. Absolutely. They are the one that hold yam and go and knife. They are the one that with yam and knife. After that, the one that put people there. Without that, the supposed to be who all know that he never put in won the election. Who all know? Let's stop beating around the bush. You cannot help us. That's why the country are running like this. I'm messing up. Look at the environment. Look at what people are passing through. See the fuel we have in our country. We are suffering. We are struggling to get fuel. You see what is going on today? There's no fuel now. Don't confirm, there's no fuel. Before you get fuel, it's very difficult. You know how much they sell fuel? 730 naira. So say 800. End of the day, if you carry gallon, they can, to make it easy for you. To you. After the price, the high, the pump price, they will still collect 200 on top of the cake. In this country, can you call this thing this Nigeria country? No. So let me tell you, the northerner, they are the owner, they are the authority. No matter that the Western are in power today, the northerner, they are still authority, they are still in power. They are in control. So nobody will stop them. Nobody. Hence they have raised alarm, say they want to protest. You can't shoot them.
And then can they be bigger than the president and the commander of the armed forces?
What are you talking?
I'm talking about Tinubu.
What are you talking? Concern. They are still in control. No matter the chief security them. I'm from West. They are from West. Does not make any, anything common. You understand my point? They are still in power. They are the ones to control them. They are still control. They are still in control. So you cannot challenge them. You cannot challenge them. That's the room you have given them. That's the foundation you have learned. So whatever you show, you must show you the bit. I have told you people that this country cannot work. The country is not one. It cannot work. Nigeria is not one. Even Nigeria is one. All those mess cannot be. It cannot continue. It cannot continue. Look at Kenya. I think today, I mean, Kenya today, I mean, their government, I think they have learned a lot. They have learned a lot. But so-called Nigeria, they can never learn. Nigeria can never learn. You can never learn. Where to where? They put Jonathan out, thought that maybe end of the day, we think that end of the day, the problem will solve. They said Jonathan have problem. They put Jonathan, protecting government and push it away. Put Jonathan away. Took over the administration. End of the day, what happened? They call him bad luck. Now who is good and who is bad? Jonathan government and the APC government. The PDP. Is the PDP good now or APC? But they can never say so because they are in power. They are still hiding the truth. They can never come out and say the truth. So, had I know? No. Mostly the Westerners, the Yorubas, I know them for that. Hence in their power today. My brother, don't mess up in Lagos, I mean in Yoruba land. They will frustrate you, they make sure they will let you. That's Yoruba for you. They don't like the truth. Chameleon. The Westerners are chameleons. They're chameleons because of what they want to eat, what they want to gain. That's why the country can never move forward. He can never move. Tell them the country to move forward, always go backwards. Backward. Why? So what are we talking? So I cannot tell me that you can never come and tell me how Nigeria. I will tell you I'm never happy with this country. I can never proud of this country as my country. No. I can never proud of my country where I come from. What I know, the solution. Bear your father's name, let me bear my father's name. That's my solution. That's the solution. I mean, that is it. I don't like what is going on in this country. I'm not happy. If they like, let them come for me.
No, nobody's coming for you.
Let them come.
No, nobody's coming for you. I must say, baby,
I
thank
have
you.
to tell them my feeling, what I'm passing through in this country.
No, you have freedom of speech.
It's very wrong. It's very bad. It's very bad.
Thank you very much, Mr. John. Thank you very much.
Thank you, our viewers. May God bless you people. In the mighty name of Jesus.
You want to speak to us? Yeah, let me say something. We are talking about the protest.
Yes, I am talking about the protest. I am a bloody civilian man. I am a Nigerian. That we don't have, when you talk, they oppress you. We thought that this man that entered as a president is going to do things well because he started from the grassroots. He knows the pains of the people. He make things harder than any other government and the most corrupt government ever will have. And I have to tell you now that anybody want to die now in this country now because you cannot. We have 2-3 children, you cannot feed them. They cannot eat twice a day. What a country. The border is still closed there. A bag of rice is how much? 80-something, and you are paying 70,000 minimum wage. Can that one use it to pay house rent or any other thing or school fees? And their children are there in abroad. They are there in the government house there. One person, one minister, about 110, 88, paying them. Well, the time has gone. Thank God, during the answers, the Northerners were not among. That was how it ended here. Look at the children, people that killed at Lekki Tollgate, but whosoever behind it. Life is vice versa. Law of karma. Whatever you do, someone they do to you. Who is the masterminder of protest then? Who was the masterminder of protest? That is law of karma. Now we are Nigerians. This is our country. I pray for this country there should be peace. I don't want to war. But the president will not be there. People are dying. Insecurity. There's no food. We have food. Can you imagine you are the one producing beans? It's 2,000 per derica. Because one missile will attach to 10, 15 security men. And other people go to farm now. My mother in the farm, but they cannot farm. VIPs. It's a wrong country. Where we are heading to, even they are taking us back to 30 years. Look at today, queue everywhere. Nobody will stop us. Thank God I stand by the north. I'm from the north central. To stand. That is my own.
Thank you very much, sir. You are Mr. Okay, you are Mr. Sonny.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. I think what is clear in this conversation is that, irrespective of the opinion of government, protest is a legitimate right of citizens to draw the attention of government to any area they feel dissatisfied with the programs of the government and the policies of government. We understand that Section 40 of 1999 Constitution as amended guarantees that right. And just like the government wanted to create the impression before now that the organizers of the protest are faceless, we are continuing to see that people are willing to participate in the process, because as you can understand, a group have written to the FCT minister and even the police command in FCT are notifying them of their intention to participate in the process. And a group in Lagos has equally written to the Commissioner of Police in Lagos, notifying the police of their intention to participate in the process. And we understand that the police, highest authority from the Office of the Inspector General of Police, is asking participants of the process to get the police informed of their various groups, the rules they intend to follow, the duration of the protest, and ultimately how long the duration of the protest. And again, they are equally demanding that the groups should make the police know the measures they are putting in place to forestall people from infiltrating the ranks of the protesters and hijacking the process. But let us quickly say that at this point, that what is important is that all Nigerians have right of peaceful protest, and that as you do that, we should do it within the ambits of the law. That is devoid of wanton destruction of lives and property. I think at this point we have to let it go. I must say a very big thank you for our viewers, particularly those of you who joined us online, who participated in the process, who contributed through the comment section. We encourage you to keep the comment coming. We hope to be on this same platform and program by the same time on Monday. And we encourage you to keep the comment coming. And please, as you join, please help us subscribe, share, like, and hit the notification bell. Until come your way again by Monday, remain blessed. This is Satellite Media, and I'm Mr. Matthew. Thank you very much for your time.